Hi everyone. I am walking Teddy through the park and having conversations with myself in my head. And I thought I'd just make a video, try and get some thoughts down. What I've been thinking about is, with our election a week and a half or so ago, I think since there's so much emotion floating around, lots of emotion. People tend to be in two groups, the red and the blue. But I don't know, I think for one segment of the population, this brings up almost like PTSD. And the other segment, are extremely happy. And I think in both groups you can have extremes. And I also think it's very easy to look at what you call the other group and have bad thoughts, negative thoughts. It can go to the extreme where you can dehumanize the other group. And I know there's plenty of that going on as well. What I'm trying to do is learn from the past and make a better future for myself, those around me, and whatever influence I have of the world at large. The way I'm trying to do that, instead of like in the past, looking through what I call the little me eyes, which is all wrapped up in me, myself, and I, how things affect my life. We need to pull back and look at things through the big eye. Anything can be viewed as a snapshot in time and have all kinds of emotions and biases wrapped up in it. But it's also easy to pull back, broaden your perspective, and think that whatever's going on has some sort of purpose that we may not see or know or even have anyone anticipating yet. I know that in 2016, I wasn't my best self. Come on, Teddy. I know that I'm a different person now, 8 years later, and I know we all are. None of us who were alive in 2016 have one living cell in us that was alive then. We are a completely new biologic machine. You might have some of the same views, but they're views. You're not the same. You've had a lot of experience since then. Hopefully a lot of growth. I guess the purpose of this video is just to tell everyone, whether you're on one side or the other, in between, or you don't give a crap. Let's figure this thing out together this time. Let's keep communication open. Everybody has influences from their childhoods, their work lives, their family lives, that's led to where we are right now. We can't possibly comprehend all of that, but we are where we are. All we can do, each of us, is be our best selves. So, we're going to be bombarded. The media is just going to be relentless. We're going to hear stories and headlines and things that may make us happy, things that may make us sad, but just realize, I mentioned the other day on Facebook, I'm reading Michael Singer's The Untethered Soul, and I think the part of it that's helping me so much is getting in front of my thoughts and emotions. The book's really helping me. I've always read about awareness, self-awareness, and consciousness, but a lot of times it comes with a lot of fluff. And I think the real practicality of that particular book is it makes it easy to get in front of the thoughts and emotion before they take hold. And that's what we have to do. We have to realize that every day is a snapshot in time. And there's a much larger picture that we're all a part of. We're all here right now on Earth for a reason. The best we can do is find our reason, our purpose, and enact it. I just want to go on record as saying that I'm doing my best to let everything that comes at me flow by and not getting caught up in it, catching my thoughts, catching my emotions. You know, the book talks about, opening your heart, expanding your heart. When you feel it begin to close. And I mean, I've read that 100 times, but this is where we put our spiritual work to practice. This is where we apply it. Otherwise, it's just a facade. I know a lot of my friends are big time into the spiritual work, and that's awesome. But we can't crumble when things don't go our way, And whether you're spiritual or not, we can't let our morals, values, things like just degrade because we're being confronted with it in the news. Because is that all we are? We're just sponges that we pick up the media and we become it. I mean, we have to really, really, really ground ourselves and feel as though we're all human beings. We're all here sharing this island in space, and it's all we got. So we have to make the best of it. We have to make the world a better place. We can't section ourselves off. We can't dig a hole and bury our heads in it. So, as I said before, the challenges are our lessons, and they're the reason we're here. When we have triumphs, that's just the treats. They give us the encouragement to keep going, but it's the challenges and how we handle them of what we'll get out of this classroom that we're all in together. So, this video is what it is, just sort of checking in. I hope everybody can spend a little time with themselves and expand their view. I keep turning around because Teddy's doing twirlies around my legs. Expand their hearts, expand their consciousness. And let's not get caught up in it. Let's not feel every headline. Let's not, look at every Saturday Night Live clip with glee or disgust. Let's just be the person, the consciousness behind all that. And when we do start to feel ourselves going down the wrong path, all you can do is quicker and quicker catch yourself. Anybody wants to talk, you can PM me. I hope you all have a blessed day.